Hello football fans, thank you once again for tuning in. This is where you'd find the best team of analysts anywhere on Nigerian television. It's Football Crossfire. My name's Kibati Bankole. Well, like you all know, things are getting crazy everywhere in the world of football. Who would have thought that in Italy, AC Milan would have taken Inter Milan at this point of the season on top of the table? In fact, 6 points ahead of the defending champions. And who would have thought Chelsea, well, Stamford Bridge will be demolished the way we saw it happen last week, Sunday. Well, that's the game of football for you. And not forgetting the Nigerian League, where action has finally kicked off. Well, today on the show, our focus once again is the English Premier League, and we're going precisely to North London, where in less than 2 hours, Arsenal will be locking horns with Tottenham Hotspur at White Hart Lane. That's our focus on the Rumble today on Football Crossfire. And of course, as usual, I'm not here alone. I've got back on the show Biola Kazim. Biola, welcome back to Football Crossfire.
Good to be here, Kibati.
Well, as you can hear, it's fully backed by a team of Tottenham Hotspur fans. And also on the show, we've got Mr. Controversial himself, well, who was smiling at the end of last week. Matthew Edafe, welcome back to the show.
Thank you very much. And it's good to remind Biola Kazim all the Boston forward of Lincoln Beams and all that.
Well, it has to be said
I got my 3 points.
But you didn't play.
Yeah, Biola, it has to be said that after all the drama, we know who ended up laughing, who had the last laugh. Arsenal eventually beat Everton away from home. Congratulations to Arsenal.
Thank you.
But we don't know if the same will repeat itself today. Tottenham are a different proposition entirely. Don't forget that just was it about 2 weeks ago, or even less, they defeated the champions of Europe, Inter Milan, right there in White Hart Lane. But guys, let me start with you, Biola. Tottenham have had all sorts of problems lately. They struggled a bit recently. Yes. You're squeezing your face.
Won the last game 4-2.
Struggled a bit recently. Lost 4-2 to Bolton. Don't forget. I mean, 2 games ago.
I've been Blackburn 4-2.
Drew 1-1 with Sunderland at White Hart Lane. I mean, come on. And then, yeah, good for you. You beat some Blackburn just last week. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, we talked about your problems in recent times and all that. I mean, they are well documented, Biola. So what is your plan today for Arsenal?
As far as I'm concerned, there are no problems. I mean, it's a league. You win some games, you draw some, and you lose some. And that was what happened. We lost one, we drew, and we won. Actually, it's a progression because from a loss to a draw and now to a win. So actually, we are getting over the hill. Obviously, a couple of our players are jaded because of the volume of games that we are playing. Not something we are particularly used to. But then again, you must praise the squad. We are 7th on the table with all of our other commitments, with all the injuries we've got. I mean, so bring on Arsenal today. We are more than ready.
One thing that Biola didn't mention is that in this fixture in recent times, Arsenal have been the dominant force. But you cannot disrespect Tottenham.
He wouldn't accept that, because saying that would be stating the obvious, and it would be obvious I scared. Now, talking about loads of commitment, I guess Arsenal is only playing in the Premiership. They're not playing in the Carling Cup. They're not going to play in the FA Cup. We've not been in the Champions League in the last 10 years. We don't have commitment. Since our only commitment is the Premier League, I guess it's going to be one-way traffic for us again at the Emirates. We'll defeat Tottenham Hotspur, and everybody goes to sleep. 3 points to Arsenal. We add up to whatever we have. If by God's grace, any other teams that are ahead of us.
Okay, Matthew, one thing.
And I can tell you why. I mean,
good comes easy.
Okay,
good things come.
Matthew, one thing.
No, we didn't argue that. I said the same thing when we played.
I'm not saying to you that
I'm reminding guys.
Newcastle came there and won.
Thank you very much. Biola just said something.
We went to Inter Milan and scored 3 goals, so forget about that.
Biola just made an interesting point. A lot of football fans are beginning to say it seems Arsenal's home has become their away ground, and their away grounds have become their home ground. Because they struggled at home a lot this season.
Let's deal with that. Now, if you are an ardent football follower, you understand that it is only in certain parts of the world where home ground is the most comfortable place to win matches. If you're a good team, you should be able to win anywhere. And we're not so greedy or selfish to think that the much we can travel away and get results, we don't expect to lose at home. After all, who would have thought that Sunderland would go to the Bridge and defeat Chelsea? But does that make Chelsea a bad side? The answer still is no, because the table don't lie. And what the table says is that Arsenal is 2nd on the log, and Tottenham Hotspur, with all their autonomy, are on the 7th. When you come 7th, what do you qualify for? Nothing. In the table, the league is so empty.
The league is still on. You can end up on 7th, you know.
Definitely not.
You can.
In the last 15 years, where have we been 7th?
I do know you have not won the Champions League.
I do know.
Okay, guys, you guys are already making my job quite difficult, so I'm going to be very mean today. I mean, geez, guys, you know the rules of the game.
Yeah.
No unnecessary interruptions. Stick to, the time allocated to you.
All
Less
right.
than 1 minute. And I've got my yellow card and my red card today. Don't make me...
I was
the
almost
red on that
tempted.
side.
I was almost tempted to think that you should put the red on that side and the yellow on this
No,
side.
don't worry about it. Don't
can
worry about
accommodate
it.
the yellow, but
Guys,
red.
please don't let me use the cards today. And don't forget that this show is all about you. You can participate by sending an SMS to 33073. Just type CRFA if you think Arsenal will defeat Tottenham today, and type CRFB if you think the game will end in a draw, and if you think Tottenham will upset Arsenal at home, just type CRFC. Send that text to 33073. If you have a Zain, MTN, Glow, or Visa phone line, you can, and not forgetting Etisalat, you can send an SMS to that number. Each text costs 50 naira. And you can also follow us on Facebook. Just go to www.facebook.com/footballcrossfire. Well, we've not even started, guys. We've not even scratched the surface of the Rumble, but we're going to switch gears first to the Game Changers segment, where we're going to look at a very interesting game in club football history today. We'll be right back.